Great morning, and welcome to part 12 of the Edwardartsupplyhands series titled Personal Reality. A link to the full written post will be in the description. Also, check out Edward's new channel. It has a lot of great content. And if you like content like this, please like and subscribe for more. So, part 12, Personal Reality. The inner man can do, see, hear, and be what it wants to be, or what you want. How can we do this? So it is crucial that when you meditate, you stop thinking about the outer world. You get rid of this 3D reality. You then feel that your inner world is your reality, your own personal reality, where you can do, have, and be what you want. That you can make people say what you want. You can be fearless if you want. You can have people give you things if you want. You can be places where you want to be if you want. You can have people praise you. You can have any items you want. We are not trying to make something happen or hope it manifests. Rid yourselves of these feelings. They do nothing but block the wonderful feelings and experiences you have within. This is your own personal reality. Now, here is where the mindfuck comes in. Excuse my language. You already do this. Read that again. You already put words in people's mouths. You already make people give you punishments. You already have the world hurt you and deny you. You already hear bad news. You already create fearful situations. You already do this. You are creating your own personal nightmare. There's no shame, because who will shame you? Yourself? Why? For what? Using your mind in a way you did not want to? Isn't shaming yourself also not using your mind how you want to use it? So you don't use your mind the way you want to, and then you shame yourself for that, which is not using your mind the way you want to. For what? What do we achieve with the shame? Who cares? Stop blaming and start creating the dream you want within. So we already do this in our minds. That is the mindfuck. Because you think I'm telling you something new, and in a sense I am, but actually I'm just telling you to redirect your mind to a road you want to go. That's it. Because you are already making people do this and that, and you are already feeling after self-concepts. You may not like what you are doing within yourself, but you being the creator of it all can easily change that. When you read my writing and you feel that epiphany feeling, that's the this makes sense, and you understand that it is simply awakening you to the fact that you can do and wish whatever in your mind. But you already have this freedom. You always had it. You and I simply have just misused it. Neville also misspent his energy. We all do it by imagining unlovely things about ourselves and others. Now, when you meditate, understand you are doing nothing different, but simply directing the mind to where it wants to go. There's no wondering if you are doing it right or if it will work, or you already do this literally every day. But I'm not telling you to do something different. I'm just grabbing your shoulders, turning you around, and showing you that you can imagine this wonderful thing over here. That you do not have to stay in this rut that you are creating. He who creates the evil creates the good, the weal and the woe, the light and the darkness. He who kills is he who makes alive, and he who wounds is he who heals, and there is no other God. If you really believe you are the one spoken of here, that it is you who creates the evil, the good, the weal, the woe, that none can deliver out of your hand, then you are set free. You will never again believe in another, but know that your life is self-created, that you created the storms, as well as the peace and the calm. No longer will you believe he, she, or they did it, for you will recognize them as reflections mirroring either the storm or the peace and calm within you. A quote by Neville. How do I stop blaming others for what is happening within me? The only way you will stop blaming and start resolving is when you finally do what you want in your mind. When instead of hearing some bad news from someone in your mind, you make them say something wonderful. Once you create this personal reality where everything seems to go lovely, you will see that there's no one to blame for what you were previously imagining. You will see that the fear does not exist outside of you, but within you, and you are the creator of it all. This is the good news, that fear is created by you. Taking all responsibility for what happens within us, we can then use that power to change what we want within us. That which you think about with feeling, and that which you belief is a feeling, to be true, and that which you imagine yourself to be or have is the cause of everything in your personal world, your personal inner reality. You may believe that there is some other cause. You may blame others for your problems. You may believe that the events were wrought by fate or chance. But if you are objective and observe your own beliefs and thought patterns, you will see that your world accurately reflects all that you believe, feel, to be true of yourself and others. There is no one and nothing to change but the ideas from which you think, what we feel, where we think from. We think from ideas that we consent to as true, and we imagine situations that match our beliefs. If we have fear, we think from fear. Consciousness is the only reality. It is the creative principle that brings into your existence the exact duplicate or reflection of that which you imagine to be true. The world in which we live are mirrors, all that we believe and can imagine to be true, to be good, bad, or indifferent. The sooner that man rids himself of the belief in a second cause, the sooner he will realize that nothing happens to him except that which originates in his own consciousness. A quote by Neville. So tonight, hear someone say something lovely to you. Hear some good news from someone else. Give yourself the item you once wanted. Give love to someone. See the beauty that you want to see. Feel what you always wanted to feel. Make people say wonderful things to you. This is your own personal reality. Don't hurt anyone. You don't need to. To hurt someone is to hurt yourself, and you create another nightmare in your mind. You will fall back into the cycle you were just in. Instead, raise people up, which is to raise yourself. Become the savior, the redeemer in your own mind. Thank you for listening.